I'm Dr. Chuka Ifediora, Chairman of the Board of Governors of the University of Nigeria Secondary School Eno campus. The board came into effect August 2019. That was when we were appointed by the Vice Chancellor. Ideally, we represent the Vice Chancellor. That's the reason for having a board. The VC will not be everywhere, so we are representing the Vice Chancellor. I personally represent the Vice Chancellor also. It is our duty as a board to superintend over the administration of the school in terms of recruitment, promotion, and appraisal of staff. We also advise the administration on funding of the school. It is the board that prepares the budget of the school and approves it. And then for infrastructural development, it is within the purview of the board to carry that out. That is basically what a board does, and any of duties or functions as assigned by the administration or request from the management of the school. That is basically why we are here, and that is what I would say will be the role of the board. So our objective will be to see that we attain those functions that we are assigned to do, and see that we leverage on the reputation. The school is a good brand. It has a good brand reputation. It's built some brand equity, and we want to leverage on what has been achieved, and that is why we are there. So the mission will key into that to make sure we produce a crop of very bright and resourceful and successful graduates from the secondary school that will be the pride of the school, the university, and the society at large, that will make their mark in whatever endeavors they decide to engage in. That is what we're here for. And in doing that, we've received so much support and encouragement from the Vice Chancellor, Professor Charles Arizechukwu Igwe. The Deputy Vice Chancellor Eno campus also has been quite supportive and encouraging, and they've given us a very good environment to operate in, and that is what we are grateful for. Same thing also with the management of the school. There's been a harmonious relationship, which is what we need to be able to achieve our objectives as a school. We've been Barrister Mrs. Yasara, the principal, has been quite supportive, and she's been cooperative with our management team, and I would say we appreciate that also. For other members of the board also, I think I need to appreciate them. They've done their bit. It's been a board that has been focused, and that has been understanding, and we've had a very lovely working relationship. And then for the school, what we intend to do is to see, like I said earlier, that we will have a mission as a board. Several boards have come and gone. For the meantime, while we are there until we exit, we want to expand the market. We want to see that we'll leverage on what has been built by others. University of Nigeria Secondary School Eno campus has a name. The alumni, they've been wonderful. We've been working with them. We also want to see that our market is expanded, and we continue to build this brand and reposition the school. A lot of things have happened in the recent past. When we say the environment in society, the COVID-19 business environment hasn't been wonderful, but I give glory to God that even in that situation, we've tried to uplift the school, give the students focus, see that they are safe, and see that they achieve their desires. And we appreciate the parents and the Parents Teachers Association and the other teachers. They've been cooperative, they've been wonderful. Our promise, and my promise as the chairman of the board, is that we'll continue to do everything possible to see that we uplift the school. We won't leave any stone unturned. That is our desire, and to put some smiles on the face of the customers who are our students, and then the parents, to give them value and enhance their value. We want to take them to a position where they'll be delighted and they'll become advocates for the school. We don't need to, well, people will say you take adverts, they have the referrals. that they'll give us will be enough to sustain the school. We want them to laugh and smile, and that is, by God's grace, that is our desire. We also need to appreciate the other principal officers of the university for being so supportive and encouraging. Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Edith Musu, has been quite supportive and encouraging, and made our work here so easy. We have a lovely and nice working environment and a cordial relationship with her. She's been a good boss. She has guided us well, and that is our job as a board has been made easier by the fact that she's been quite cooperative. My thanks also go to the staff, both teaching and non-teaching, the staff in the school. While we do that also, we should remember the parents also. Without them, and the students, without them, we wouldn't have the school. Right? They need our special thanks also, and we want to see that we create value within the environment and within the school for both staff, students, and parents. When we look at the welfare of staff, we're concerned, and that is why we've started the process of seeing that we enhance their pay and their take home. However, we can do that, even with all the constraints that we work towards, that we realize that and see that their benefits, their privileges and rights that they receive as and when due. That has been the major concern, and what the board has been interested in seeing and uplifting the staff. Now, regarding the students, we want to see that also infrastructure within the school, the facilities, that they are in place, and that we also maintain them and see that they have good classrooms and they have recreational facilities. In that regard, we're also looking at seeing that we might have a residential approach to the school. By this I mean that we intend to build living hostel facilities for students. This will expand our market and create more value for those that want to be coming from home. That is the idea. As part of this value creation, we've started the process of an ICT revolution, a bottom-up approach where we want to incorporate and see that the operations in the school are ICT driven in terms of results, in terms of attendance, and in terms of punctuality and discipline. We want to see that we have an ICT focus in the environment in the school, and we started that process. That is one of the things that will position us in this modern day and age to be a competitive school. That is something that this board that we are passionate about. We started doing that